go. I understand one of our pianists has got to go to a class, so we're going to go slightly out of order. Paul, let's have you come up and play. All right?
All right. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Oh yeah. With the intro? Nice. Beautiful. All right. So, how'd you feel? What'd you think? I wish I had more time with y'all, man. I wish I did. There's so much I want to unpack in that. But if I give you, go ahead, tell me how you felt.
I don't know. One shot. I don't know.
With one shot.
Very bunch of things. I feel like I saved a lot, and maybe without.
I felt, yeah. If I would tell you anything, is kind of going to piggyback, and everything that I'm saying just kind of expands off for everybody. Everything I'm saying applies to everyone. I felt like, how many courses did you take? Do you know?
I don't.
Okay. How many courses did he take? Anybody? 6 courses. Roughly 5-6 courses, right? It sounded like 5 or 6 different piano players in one solo, right? Your solo could have very well have started on the 3rd chorus, and it still would have felt like a lot. Okay? What I want to challenge you to do, it's not just going piggybacking off of the melody. I'm a stickler for the melody. I'm a stickler for orchestration. Piano players tend to have this thing, if I would offend anybody, please forgive me, but they tend to have this thing that my teacher used to call Tourette syndrome, where they would play something and they'll be like, tap, tap, like this, and they don't know why. You know what I'm saying? That's how you play the melody of that. Right? I want you to. Mulgrew Miller told me, he called me a month before he died, and he told me, Sullivan, no matter what, make every note sing. He called me on the phone, and he said, I was coming from church, and he called me, said, Sullivan, every note has to sing. Every single note has to sing. If I were a singer, I would not play the piano. If I could leave you with one thing, make every note sing. And then he hung up the phone. That was the last conversation I had with him. I say the same thing to you, sir. Every note has to sing. Swinging is not an accent. That's another thing I want to give y'all. That don't mean you swinging. That don't mean you grooving. You understand what I'm saying? Groove is about consistency. It's not about a random accent or not about any. And swinging is not about anything random either. It's not a random feel. It's about holding a groove for a long period of time. One of the aesthetics of this music is consistency. It is repetition, doing the same thing over and over and over until you fall into a trance. We were talking about the spiritual aspect of music. This is one of those things that they use to conjure up a spirit. They will repeat the same thing over and over and over. In church music, we have this thing called vamps. They repeat the vamp for a million years and then go up half steps until everybody fall out in the church. Jazz is about that. That's why we repeat. That's why we just solo over choruses and choruses and choruses and choruses for like 45 minutes. That's why when you hear Train, you can play a song for 45 minutes and the time doesn't, you forget that it's that long. There's so much repetition happening. Don't lose that aesthetic of repetition. Go to a phrase, find a link, repeat the link, go back to the basic themes, and make sure every freaking note sings. That's what I will leave you with. And that's what I leave all of y'all with. Thank you.